Hello, my Pisces friends, and thank you for joining me, Karen Barney, Karmic One Tarot, bringing you your general reading for February of 2020. Please remember, general readings are just that, meant for many, so check your moon and also rising signs for any additional messages you might, you never know what you're going to hear. All right, let's get started. Pisces. What's happening with Pisces in February? We have the Six of Wands coming out first, so you have some sort of success or recognition coming in for you. This is about an accomplishment. What is it? This really does give you a lot of confidence, too. It really boosts your spirit. Thank you. We have the Seven of Swords. So you might be looking at leaving something behind, leaving a decision. You may have had success leaving a decision for another day. In other words, I'm not going to deal with it right now. You might have put it at a distance. What's happening here for the Pisces? Recognize that you need to put it at a distance. Here's our Hermit and card of Virgo. So telling you that you need to find your path first before you can deal with that. So I think this is about you recognizing that. You've shown the light on it. You have seen the light, so to speak. Okay, I can't deal with this right now. One more card, please. Thank you. And the Six of Swords. You've just got to move on from it. You've got to move, leave it alone for now is what I'm hearing. All right, go your own way, find your own path, use your solo talents if that's what's happening here, to move forward with this. You'll return to this. It's not over, whatever that is. It might be a little bit of deception too, but I really think that this is you just leaving that decision for another day. You picked up your swords and went home. Two of Cups. Two of Cups. So a kindred spirit relationship, a partnership of some sort, someone that you're very close to. Doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. What's happening here for my Pisces friends? Thank you. The Queen of Swords. So some sort of decision, snap decision even, judgment call. So, I mean, I'm not saying that you are making it in the heat of the moment, but the Queen of Swords gets exasperated and she says, that's it. We're done here, or we're finished, or I'm finished with this discussion. So that's what I'm saying here. You have left this for another day. You have said, I'm done with this for today. I'm going to find my path. I'm going to move on right now. I still care very, very deeply for you, but I'm done here with that right now. I don't mean the relationship is done. I mean that you need some time to process, and you need some time to find your clarity. You need some time to really shine your light on the recesses of what you want. This is your vision. This is your clarity coming in. This is your new idea, your thought process. And right here is where it's changed, okay? So you've picked up all your thoughts. You've left those two that you can't operate with or you can't take on right now, and most likely it's representative of this Two of Cups relationship here. You've changed your attitude. You've moved on. You have recognized this, and now you're looking for real clarity here for your path, my Pisces friends. What do you need to do? It's not about them anymore. It's about you. Not a bad way to be, my friends. You know, it's hard to love someone else if this is truly a romantic, but it's hard to love someone else if you don't love yourself, if you don't see yourself clearly. You don't know what you can offer or how they can help you, or you know what I'm saying. One more card here, please. One card. The Chariot card. Well, my friends, the Chariot card is a card of velocity, things changing very quickly, moving forward very quickly. And we have the Hanged Man here. The Hanged Man, who is in reverse. Normally he's upright this way. So our Hanged Man normally as upright would be limbo, would be I can't make a move yet. He's in reverse. You've made a choice. You've climbed out of the tree and you have said, I'm not hanging around for this anymore. Now, I don't mean that you're necessarily over. We talked about doing this another day. So let's see what's happening. But there is definitely travel or distance between you. Travel over water and, distance here, as well as the Chariot vehicle moving. You've got to get these two lions here in alignment. They're going in different directions. If you want this to continue, that's the clarity that you seek and the path that you want. And you recognize that, my friends. It's time to take action. What's happening with the Pisces people in February? What do they need to know? What is the Seven of Swords here for, please? Why is the Seven of Swords here for the Pisces people in February of 2020? Pisces. The Judgment card, a new beginning, my friends, and the Two of Swords. Now, you're all tangled up in this. Your emotions are all tangled up in this, and it's very difficult to make a decision. And how convenient that that the universe has given me the Two of Swords, which is exactly what is in this card here, my friends. The Two of Swords, the decision you've left for another day. That's what's going on here. You want a new beginning. You may need to see this in a much better light and very clearly before you can continue. And that's what we've been talking about. You're done hanging around. It's time for a change of attitude toward this relationship. Now, again, doesn't have to be romantic. Kindred spirits can be many things. Mother-child can be brother-sister, can be, dear friend. So it can be almost any kind of a close relationship. So what's happening here? Where are we headed to with, thank you, the Six of Swords is where I was going. The Page of Wands. So again, a change of attitude here with the Six of Swords. You are inspired by something. You are looking to take things in a different direction. You are excited about the possibilities with this attitude change. And perhaps you are conveying that to your Two of Cups person, Two of Cups relationship with this Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is swift movement, but it's also messages, fast and furious, little messages. How are you? What do you need from the store? I'll be over at 4, that kind of stuff. The short messages. It can be that. So, and you know what? The Eight of Wands is also called the Arrows of Love, my friends. So I don't know that this relationship is finished here, but you have decided not to fight about whatever it is that's on the agenda right now, and you recognize that you have to leave it for another day. These messages are to this kindred spirit relationship. So let's look at what it is that you recognize here. What is it you recognize? The Six of Wands is also a card of success. It's riding into town, the conquering hero. So I think that this is going to be a successful approach for you, and it's about building. And to be honest with you, what I heard just now is build trust. It's about building trust. So there may be an element of distrust here with the Seven of Swords. Now, deception can mean a lot of things. It doesn't mean that there's something underhanded going on, but it does mean that there is not that comfortable feeling of trust. You don't have it yet. Okay, you're going to need to really examine this. The light, the clarity. You're going to need to really see this to move it forward. It's going to take a little bit of a tack left and a change of attitude. Okay, so what is the path that you're on here? What is the path? Where are you headed on this path? Now, the Hermit can also mean guidance. He can mean counseling. So if you need counseling, or if you need an attorney's advice, counseling, by all means get it. The Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, someone very fiery, very passionate, very driven, very focused. She sets her hook. I'm looking at the hawk here that we have. She puts her claws in it. She doesn't give up until she gets what she wants. So you are perhaps grasping at a new path, or as I said, taking a new tack, and that new path has your focus. What's happening here, please, for the Hermit? Happening for my Pisces friends, February of 2020. The Queen of Pentacles, it's going to take some tending to. The Queen of Pentacles is very practical and very down to earth, very loyal and loving and nurturing. Okay, look at the depiction on the card here. Mother and child elephant. Mother and baby. So, not suggesting children, but at the same time, the Queen of Pentacles is the caretaker. So you are charged with taking care of whatever this relationship is in your life, and you're going to have to do it with a different change, a change of attitude, a change of direction, and lots of messages. It might be messages that you need to shore this up with. You're going to need to build on this success. You're going to need to build it. The Three of Wands. If you want a future there, you're going to need to build it. Okay, so let's look at the Queen of Swords here. I need to know what the Queen of Swords is about. There's some sort of decision there. And now the Queen of Swords can be kind of sharp. She's very shrewd, very analytical. Not going to say she's unemotional, but you will never see it from her. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, very, very cool, calm, and almost icy, stony. All right? She's very, very matter of fact. She can be very blunt too. So your communication, be careful you don't cut it off, okay? Be careful you don't, be careful that your communication this month does not cut something off and cause somebody to travel. All right, let's look at the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords. The Page of Cups. You need to speak kindly. You need to offer your emotion. You need to convey clearly your emotions. You may hear from them, the Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, as I said, or you may be conveying it to them. But either way, it's going to be concise and impactful. She makes a dent. That girl makes a dent. That woman, I should say, makes a dent. What's happening here? Thank you. The Ten of Cups, in a good way, all right? In a good way. So your communication, it seems like, is going to be received very clearly, and it's going to set things on a fast track. The Ten of Cups, joy, happiness, I should say happy, happy, joy, joy, right? Ten of Cups, contentment coming in. So it is going to be a situation that, you've worked on effectively in February of 2020, my friends. What is the Ace of Swords here? What is the Ace of Swords doing? What's the clarity that comes in with the Ace of Swords? It's also victory here, my friends, too. So the Death card, transition, endings before new beginnings. This is the crossroads. This is the crossroads to your future, my friends. You are building it. If this is something that you want, you need to recognize that this decision needs to be left for another day. All right? You need to find the path, stick to it, put your hooks in it, and nurture it. All right, change your attitude here just a little bit, get a little bit of excitement going, and send those arrows of love out, whether they be romantic or familial or fraternal, however you want to see it, This is something that can most definitely be explored and enjoyed, real contentment coming in, but you've got to be able to see it. You've got to be able to convey it. If it's you making the moves. Now listen, the Hanged Man is no longer hanging around. It's time to act here, my Pisces friends. The Death card, clarity, and crystal clear thinking coming in, easily conveying your ideas, your thoughts, your direction. Right? And there is light at the end of the tunnel. This is where you have to choose, though. This is where it comes down to it. So, what do we have here? What's happening with the Chariot card? Which direction is the Chariot moving? Will you bring it into alignment, as we spoke of before? What's happening here with the Chariot? The Star, well, it's going to be whatever you wish for. So I think that this means that you are going to bring it into alignment so that you can move forward. That's your hopes. That's your dream. That is, what you wish upon a star for. This is also the Aquarius card. So this is going to happen most likely in the time frame of Aquarius, which is exactly where we are here. And that'll end mid-February, I think the 19th or so. So keep that in mind. This is, by the way, card number 17. So it could be in somewhere that area where you see this start to move forward. Now, move forward, okay, move forward. How is it going to do that? Seven of Pentacles. You're going to need to be a little bit more patient with things. And I know that you're not in the tree anymore, but you set these things in motion, and then you have to let them percolate just a little bit, okay? Each person comes to their own realizations in their own time, all right? And they have to see the light just as much as you have to see the light. So be patient, a little bit more patient here with the Seven of Pentacles. Things are almost ready to bear fruit. It's just going to be, it's going to be it's going to have to be divine timing, I think. All right, so tell me about the Two of Cups here for my Pisces. Thank you. Pisces. Do not give up on this. This is the Nine of Wands, so stand firm on it. Defend it. Don't let anything get in the way of that last step. The Nine of Wands. The Ten of Wands relieves the pressure. The Ten of Wands is the end of the struggle. So if this is something you've been struggling with, and it appears that you have been, my friends, don't let Don't let your heart be tangled up in this decision. It's too late. It already is, right? So you've got to act practically. You've got to act with love and towards your contentment here, because it's available for you. You have to fight for this, though. Tell me what the Two of Cups is about, please. The Two of Cups. Thank you. The Six of Cups. Well, perhaps it's someone from your past. It certainly could involve your children. And it is most likely really very, very genuine. Something that you can really feel comfortable in. The Two of Cups. Tell me more about the Two of Cups, please, my Pisces friends. Page of Swords. You know, you've looked this up and down. You've looked at left and right. And you've looked at top to bottom. You know this is what will make you, I think, happy, my friends. This is what will make you happy. But to do it, you're going to have to work at it. You're going to have to fight for it, okay? You need to be a little bit more patient. Set the direction, set the tone, and set it in motion. My Pisces friends. This is going to be very beautiful here. The Ten of Cups. Remember, happy, happy, joy, joy. But there is a transitional period here. And you have to choose to move it forward. You have to choose to move it forward. All right. We have the Unicorn Oracle card deck here for you. Pisces, February 2020. What does the Unicorn Oracle have to say for my Pisces friends? One card, thank you. Awareness. Live in the moment. Be conscious of your thoughts. Look for signs and guidance. My friends, I think that's what's happening right here. You need to recognize this, okay? You need to seek your path and get guidance if it's something you need. You need to live in the moment, and you need to be conscious of your thoughts. What direction do you want to go in? You're going to have to work on it. Look for signs and guidance, my friends. So I wish you nothing but the best here in February of 2020, my Pisces friends. If you haven't already, please do consider subscribing. Do also like, share, and keep those comments coming. I truly love hearing from you. If you'd like a private reading, those are available at karmic1tarot.com, where you'll find my services and my schedule. Thanks very much, and we'll speak to you soon.